Let's be honest, y'all kind of suck at choosing your numbers on meet day. Based on statistics accumulated from sources such as Open Powerlifting, the average lifter will go 6 for 9 on meet day. That sounds pretty good, right? You're over 500, 6 for 9, that's not too bad, right? The problem with that is that means you missed at least one PR, if not two, or all four. 6 for 9 could mean that you went 2 for 3 on bench, 3 for 3 on deadlifts, and only got your opener squats. The problem is you're missing your PRs. And what is powerlifting all about? It's a battle with you versus yourself. And if you're not beating yourself, if you're not hitting PRs, then at the end of the day, you're losing. Now, where's the root of all this coming from? We get these grandiose ideas that we should be hitting specific numbers. I have a common saying, leave the romance in the bedroom, because when you start to romanticize numbers, those numbers end up being heavier in your head, and 90% of powerlifting is in your head. Some of us have goals, but we also have federation goals, such as USAPL Nationals, Raw Nationals. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. So for 2021, at 183.015, if we're using pounds instead of kilograms, that would be the 83 kilogram class, you need a 1345. So let's say you squat 450, you bench 250, that gives you a total of 700, and then you deadlift 550. That's a pretty good spread for a 181 lifter, but you need a 1345. 95 pounds away from this. Are you going to make sure that at your next meet you're going to hit that if that's your goal to go to Raw Nationals at 183? You could add maybe 10 pounds to your squat, 460. Add 10 pounds to your bench, that's 260. Add 50 pounds to your deadlift. I mean, that's a bit of a stretch, but deadlift is your go-to. It is your best lift because you're a 183er. So now you've added 70 pounds to your total when you need 95. That's still not hitting your goal. Let's add 10 more pounds to your squat, because squat's pretty big. You can make pretty big jumps. Let's add 5 pounds to the bench. Now you're doing 275. That's a pretty good one, but you're still not there yet. You're still 5 to 10 pounds off of qualifying. You're at a 1340 total right now, but you're 5 pounds off. Maybe a 5 pound PR isn't exactly giving, maybe adding 5 pounds to that 10 pound PR isn't exactly giving yourself enough credit on that bench. Now you're benching 280, you hit your goal, congratulations, but you've added 20 pounds to your squat, you've added 20 pounds to your bench, 10% more approximately to your bench that you want to PR on, 10%. And on your deadlift, you added 50 pounds. You're deadlifting 600 pounds after only deadlifting 550 pounds. The steps do not add up like that. You don't get 50-pound jumps like that. So you added 90 pounds in your head. You haven't competed yet. You're super excited. But you played what I call the 5-pound game. You added 20 pounds to your squat, so you're doing 470. You're benching 280, you added 30 pounds there. So now that's over 10%. You added 10-ish, just under 10% onto your deadlift. You're going for about a 10% total PR. How many times do you think that happened? If anyone compounds a 10% PR in every single meet they go to, wouldn't we all be world-class athletes at this point? And here's where it breaks down. This is why you guys suck at choosing numbers on meet day. How do you structure your jumps? Attempt 1, you take 90%. That's your opener. 90% is your opener. 99% of the time, unless you're absolutely dehydrated and you didn't sleep for 3 days, you're going to hit 90%. Second attempt, you go 97.5%, and you'll be really close within striking distance to achieving a PR. On third attempt, you go 102.5%. This will be a safe jump. It will be a PR guaranteed for you, and you'll leave a bit in the tank for whatever comes after. Let's take this 183 pound lifter. Current PRs, 450 squat, 250 bench, 550 deadlift. Let's give them an opener. 405 squat, 225 bench, 495 deadlift. Those are pretty standard openers. Second attempt, 440, 245, 540. They're within 5 pounds of a PR at this point on each of the 3 lifts. Third attempt, this lifter can go, to be conservative, leave a little bit on the table. 460, that's a 10-pound PR. Little PRs add up over time. Powerlifting is a marathon, not a sprint. 255-pound bench, that's a 5-pound PR. And 560 deadlift, that's a 10-pound PR. Bringing us to a total of about 1275. Yeah, they didn't make the 1345-pound total that they wanted for going to nationals. But to be honest, they weren't going to it anyways. Powerlifting is going to be the bitch that reminds you of how weak you are at every given moment. So, this lifter who wanted to go to nationals will not go to national based on their next meet. They go one more meet, and they can assess. They can reassess. They can get 102.5% PR at their next meet. Will they still go to nationals at that point? No. That's about a 1305 total. What about their next meet? Maybe 1335. We have to accept within ourselves that what we think we can get in here with our 5-pound game going on sucks. It is what happens here in your physical body that will determine where you will place, what you will be able to do. Just because you think that you can lift something does not guarantee that you will lift something. This lifter, if they compete every 6 months, will take 2 years to reach nationals at 183, using a conservative approach. And this conservative approach, though it doesn't really appetize you for competing, for PRing and whatnot, it is actually a compounding interest of accumulation of strength. If this lifter sticks with the 102% method every 6 months consistently, they can be number 1 in the world after 10 years. That's not likely because there's genetic factors that go in. You can get injured. Life smacks you in the face. Divorce, kids, moving, new job, things that you can't foresee in your lifting career. Using this 102% compounding interest, this lifter will end up totaling 2050 10 years down the road, assuming they don't get discouraged and assuming they follow the plan to a T. In summation, y'all suck at choosing numbers, and you need to go in it with a better plan, with a better calculation, and don't fuck around with the 5-pound game because it will bite you in the ass. Go into meet day with a plan. I would suggest even writing on note cards and then not straying from that. If your coach is smart, they're going to have this plan already set out for you. A bad coach is just going to do things based on feel, and you don't want to be feeling bad. You can kiss babies. People don't bring children around me. I wonder why. Anyway, stop fucking with these numbers. Actually go into a meet prepared and use these percentages. 90, 97.5, 102.5. Or, if you're feeling aggressive, 95, 100, 105. Never go above 105%. You will regret it. You won't hit it. You will not hit it. Let me rephrase that. You won't hit it. Don't go above 105% on meet day. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, you can like, comment, and subscribe. It would be very appreciated. Love you. Ciao. It's fucking gay.